Plenty Valley FM presents Sig's Flicks.
And the big man of the movies is online. Good morning, Sig.
Yes, good morning, Bill. How are you today?
Not too bad at all, mate. Considering daylight saving came in, we've got an extra hour to wait to go to the movies.
We do indeed, and I always hesitate to recommend all these films for you guys to see because such a beautiful, glorious spring day coming up now. So, we like to get out there and be in it. But still, there are some good films there I want to let you know about, as I have for many decades now, to get along and see. And one of these, I think you will enjoy, is called Retribution. It's Liam Neeson's latest one, and this is Liam Neeson. Thankfully now he does not come on with his famous particular set of skills, and he's been beating people up and torturing them and getting even with revenge and when people threaten his family for a while now. But this time he pulls back a bit, and rightly so. He's getting a bit older. He's saying he's getting a bit tired of these roles, and he's not a kid anymore, as the song goes. So in this one, it's a bit of a different role. Once again, it's called Retribution, and he plays Matt Turner, who's an investment. He works as a financial analyst in an investment firm, and this is one's run by Matthew Modine. It's good to see Matthew Modine back in films. We haven't seen him in a while. He plays good roles. He's getting a bit older now, though. If you're not sure who he is, you guys, you'll remember him when you see him on a screen. It's one of those, oh, that guy moments. Oh, yeah, him. So he works well. So our Neeson has been working for the company for 18 years now, and he's one of Matthew Modine's best employees, and Liam Neeson and his family, including his wife, played by Embeth Davidtz, who actually starred with him in Schindler's List as well, a great film from Spielberg a while back. And they're growing apart a little bit because Liam Neeson is, as I say, a bit of a workaholic, and his work takes up a lot of his time. And they have two teenage children, an older daughter and a younger boy, Zach. And they are a little bit aware that their parents are growing apart, and it's a little bit hard on them. But at the beginning of the film, we have Liam Neeson. His character is driving the kids to work in the car. Driving the kids to school before he goes off to work. And during that, his boss asks him to convince a client to remain with the firm. So while the kids quietly sit in the back of the car, Neeson sweet talks and convinces this guy to stay with the firm, and he successfully holds him there to keep his very large investment with them. Then the phone rings again, and Liam Neeson asks the kids, come on, don't answer the phone, and it's not my phone. Well, what's going on? And apparently there's a phone that has been left in the car by someone else, mysteriously. They lift a few things and pull it out and answer it, and then a electronically disguised voice on the other end of the line tells them he's meant to follow instructions very carefully because there are pressure-sensitive bombs placed under their seats, and if any of them leave the car, the bomb will blow them up. Oh, tense situation. So this guy at the end of the line is convincing him to drive to various locations in order to save himself and his children. Soon, Liam Neeson himself is implicated in several bomb attacks, and you wonder who is this person that's behind this. What's going on? How does he know these things? Apparently, there's a lot of money stashed in a secret foreign bank account that this person wants to access. How can he know about this? And he's got to work and save himself and his children, and it's very tense. And so most of the film is reminiscent of the film Speed, actually. Very similar sort of thing where he's got to keep going. to save himself and not blow up the vehicle. And it's pretty difficult. Also, Europol's actually looking for him. This is set in Berlin, as I said. He's living with his family there. Good locations, nice filming there. And we also have a policeman from Interpol looking after him, and it's difficult. This is actually a remake of the 2015 film of the same name, a Spanish film, and it's been done a few times before, and it's pretty well directed by a Hungarian director, Nimrod Antal, and it's quite tense, and it goes right through. It's really succinct, 95-minute running time, and I think you'll find this is very enjoyable with the very interesting Berlin locations. We have Liam Neeson playing, again, a good role suiting his age, and he's not beating people up all the time. He has usually done with his particular set of skills. So this is recommended. Retribution. I was surprised at this one. I thought it would be more of the same for Liam Neeson, and it's an amazingly tense film, and it has you on the edge of your seat, and it's once again more suited to his age. The wife Heather's role is not the best. Emily Davids, and she is pretty well minimalist, and she's pretty well agreeable. And the kids are quite good, as simply as a support actress, and they're concerned a bit, but it's mostly Neeson's film. Once again, that's called Retribution, recommended.
Right, he's about our age too.
Yeah, he is getting on there. Do we have a few messages?
Yeah, I have one important message, and it's regarding Australian fire aspects. So let's have a listen to this one.
Okay.
Fire danger ratings provide information so people in affected areas can take action to protect themselves and others. The Australian fire danger rating system has 4 levels: moderate, high, extreme and catastrophic. The fire danger rating for Victoria can be found on the CFA website and the Vic Emergency website and app. As summer approaches, be sure to monitor conditions and check the Vic Emergency website or app every day while at home and before travelling.
And that signifies what's going to be happening during the summer period. And as I said to John Tregamby, it's going to be drier and hotter over the next summer period. So anyway, let's have a listen to some more from SIG.
Yes, indeed. We've got to be very careful coming into the fire season, and keep your eyes and keep your ears on the radio, because we look after you and give you all the information
Spot
when
on.
you need it the most.
Right, and what's this money thing?
Okay, yes, we got another film here with an intriguing film, once again, based on a true story, based on facts. And when the films get old, of course, they got to dramatize it a bit and make it interesting. But this one's called Dumb Money, and it's an incredible, as I say, based on true facts. We see the dumb money, and the title refers to people, ordinary people that make investments that the money people sometimes manipulate, and the hedge fund managers sometimes laugh at people, ordinary people, that try and invest money when they know the best. This is back in 2021. We have small investors that are influenced by an online financial advisor. This guy, he wears headbands and wears cat T-shirts, and he's talking to his baby, and he's pretty influential. He's a very involved man who digs right in and investigates these things, and he encourages people to invest in this company called GameStop, which he believes in and thinks is quite good. He digs out and finds out that they could be pretty good, quite a good deals, and he broadcasts online on his podcast exactly what's going on, how he is invested again, and sometimes the hedge fund people short these money. They actually buy in and then bet that they're going to sink, and then buy the stocks later for much less, making a lot of money. However, this guy holds on because he believes in it, and people, these main financial professionals, lose a lot of money, and because he hangs on to the money, they don't sell out as people do. when they short and things go a bit pear-shaped for them if people actually don't sell and they don't have these cheap stocks to sell. So we have this is a very good role by Paul Dano, who plays this nerd, a super nerd, capital N nerd, online, and he gets people going, and he makes millions eventually, and then drops back down a bit when it sinks, and it goes up and down a bit like a yo-yo, much like cyber stocks. There's even one scene where Seth Rogen, playing a hedge fund manager, his wife asks him how much has he made, and he says, how much has he lost today? And he says, $1 billion. Then she asks him, how much did you lose yesterday? And he says, $1 billion. Unbelievable. This was directed quite well by Australian filmmaker David Gillespie. You may remember he also directed I, Tonya with Australia's Margot Robbie, and it's based on the 2021 book Antisocial Network, which we have from this one. So it's quite intriguing. This one, again, recommended as well. Again, Paul Dano is very good in this, and I think you'll find that is enjoyable if you want to head out and see it before getting out there in the sun like you see. In just a few minutes, Bill, I want to remind people the Italian Film Festival is on now, and it's going right through till 18th of October, so you got plenty of time to see these films and go over many things that you will see, including films like Eight Mountains, which is a really gorgeous film with lovely outdoor photography. You'll see about two brothers that reconnect over the years, and other films you might want to see is like Strangeness with the really good Tony Servillo playing a guy. Playing a guy who goes back and looks at a country town and takes over the involvement with a hilarious local amateur dramatic production. So a couple of films you can see there. So check it out, the Italian Film Festival. Once again, if you want to find out a little bit more about that. Because my time's out, you can go to italianfilmfestival.com.au, Bill, and you can go back to Italia.
Right, and up until the 18th of October, and is it in the Palace Theatres?
Yeah, several Palace Theatres right through Melbourne. You can see those films.
Beautiful. All right, thank you, Sig.